Hello, Boxetta1 here, and today we have an interesting little set. I forget what year this is, let me check quickly. 2022, as I expected, but it is an interesting little set. It comes with some great minifigures. These minifigures before the set came out were like $45 a piece, but now they're only a couple, I think they're still like 10 or something, but this is the Dark Trooper attack set, as I said, from 2022. It comes with 4 minifigures, 3 of which being the exact same, and 1 being different. So let's get into that different one first. This is, of course, from The Mandalorian Season 2, where Luke Skywalker comes to rescue them. Spoilers. But, yeah. It is a pretty cool Luke figure. It is quite detailed in terms of printing. They have some good printing on the back. The cape's this nice fabric. I forget what it's called. It's more like silky than the harder plastic capes. But he uses that newer, I guess not newer when the set came out, but the new hood piece. And he has a double-sided face. He doesn't come with an interchangeable hair, so you can't do the cool scene where he puts down his hood and shows that he is, in fact, Luke Skywalker after he obliterates these guys. But he has his green lightsaber, of course, his one hand, and some nice Jedi robes. Pretty cool figure. Next up, we have the 3 Dark Troopers. They are, of course, the exact same. They do use some custom, or not custom, but specially molded pieces, such as that helmet that is never used again, I don't think. And they have that blaster as well. That is pretty nice. They have some nice larger armor for the shoulders and body. I'm going to take off this helmet, and you can see the actual face print, of which it does have like a red print. It does have some nice printing for the respirator, or I don't know what you'd call it, because they're not human, so they don't really need to breathe, but whatever you'd call it, maybe vocalizer, something like that. They do have a bit of printing underneath the actual armor, so I'm going to quickly show that. And it is very similar to the actual print on the armor, just slightly different. And then on the back, they have some printing that you don't see on the armor, so that's pretty nice. But now, after we're done with the minifigures, why is it always blurry? We can move this box out of the way, and we can get onto the set, which has a lot of stickers. Every single one of these pieces is stickers. There's more. And there's more. And more. There's a lot of stickers in this set, just like on the Tantive 4, and that's one thing I don't really like. Too many stickers. Just like on the Duel of Peridia, a set that I actually don't have, but I know it has a bunch of stickers as well. Anyway, we can get on some play features, which is, you probably noticed, the elevator looks weird, and that's because you can put your minifigure in it. You may need to put his lightsaber up like this, if he wants to actually use the little feature. Wow, I really am bad at... Let me just get him in there. But if you fit your Luke Skywalker in here like this, you can spin this and open to recreate the elevator scene. If you... The lightsaber really gets caught up, actually, so you may want to deactivate that lightsaber first. But it can spin, and he can come out, maybe drop his lightsaber on the ground. But yeah, that's a cool little feature. Recreates that elevator scene, as I said, and then he can surprise these Dark Troopers, which can stand here and get destroyed. But yeah, it also has some other play features, like this little wheel that he can stand on if you put his lightsaber on there, and this little peg for a Dark Trooper to stand on. This, of course, can recreate the scene where he pulls in the Dark Trooper, and then, well, if my hand wasn't in the way, geez, you can cut him down, or at least slap him a little with that lightsaber. But yeah, other than that blurry demonstration of how that works, I'll just show you how the actual thing is built. You can see the different sides of it. It isn't very presentable on those sides, but it still looks fine. You can buy multiple of these sets and combine them, although LEGO doesn't really have a feature for doing that like they do on the Tantive 4 with some pinholes. This, you just have to get creative, honestly. But yeah, it's a pretty simple set. I like these little hallway sets. They usually come with some great figures and some nice features and stuff like that to aid in play. I do like this set quite a bit. I think it isn't the best. I think the hallway set, the Tantive 4 hallway is a bit better. It just is a bit bigger. It has a lot more stuff. But yeah, I'd say it's quite nice. It definitely recreates the scene quite well. But yeah, that's basically my opinion. I think it's quite a good set. Great minifigures. Probably one of the most desirable minifigures of that time, I guess, were these Dark Troopers in quantity, because they were expensive, as I said. So to get them in a good set like this at a lower price, I think it was probably $30, maybe 25. But yeah, I shall see you next time. I don't know what we're going to be doing next time, but I shall see you next time. Goodbye.